Hey guys, Crypto Junior with another video. I see around me two types of people. The first one is they're saying we will go straight away from here to the new all-time high before the halving and we will not see any dump at all. And I also see guys around me who say I took some profit and we will go lower from here. So what is true and what can we expect from Bitcoin when we look inside the Bitcoin chart? And when we look inside the Bitcoin chart, we are currently trading at the level of this. And this level is 42,500. And what can we see inside the chart? First, after this chart, I have some very interesting on-chain data that I want to show to you and also to talk about and give you more insight what we can expect from Bitcoin, because there are some very interesting facts inside what the holders of more than 10 Bitcoin are doing right now, and also what are the holders of doing less than 1 Bitcoin doing, and also from 1 Bitcoin all the way up to 9 Bitcoin. There's so much useful information in that I want to show to you. But first, let's talk about Bitcoin and the price. What did we saw was that Bitcoin broke out of this descending triangle. We broke out to this resistance level. This resistance level is in the last weeks a huge resistance level. We saw a breakout. We got a reaction here and we go below. We got another reaction here and here. And we go all the way back to 41k. We got eaten up and again a reaction here. And now we are back at the support level of 42,500. And what can we expect? From here, we have two scenarios. The first one is we go back to this level and then we go back. This is an option. But when we look inside the liquidation heat map, we can see that there are now new liquidations laying above us. This one was here already for a long period. So the guys who are right now in a long, and a lot of people are longing right now, have liquidations here sitting at 425 million at 40,500. And above us, now the people who are right now shorting are having liquidations at 43,650, but also 44,300 and also at 44,800. So a lot of liquidity is laying there. And most of the time when the whales want to make money, they send the price with the market makers to that level. They sell or buy their Bitcoin within position long and short. And then from that moment we go the opposite way. So what do I expect personally is that we will go from here upwards. We break out to this level here. We have a retest and then we grab liquidity here and then we go downwards to grab the liquidity at 37k. And why do I think that? Because it's the most reasonable scenario to have, because they want to make money. Or another scenario is that from here we go straight away, we break this level, we go straight away to the 40,600, we go this and maybe we test this level again as support, as resistance, and then we go here. But yeah, that is what I think, because when we look at this interesting chart about Bitcoin holders, we can see that the Bitcoin holders holding more than 1 Bitcoin is increasing by a lot. We see an upwards line and they are buying. The wallet amount of increasing is more than 1 million right now. But when we look at the holders of more than 10 Bitcoin, I don't want to tell you this, guys, but they are selling a lot. First, we have an addresses of 157,000 wallets and 262. And right now we are sitting at 155,000 wallets. And this means that when the amount of wallets holding more than 10 Bitcoin is decreasing and the holders of 1 Bitcoin is increasing, this means that the 10 holders of 10 Bitcoin are selling to the people of less than them. And we can also check that out for the holders of more than 100 Bitcoin, but they are not doing anything at all right now. They are just hodling in a straight way and not buying or selling. So there are some people with medium money here in the space taking profits, and the guys from the birthday party who are just buying Bitcoin as a short-term investment, they are buying of the holders of more than 10 Bitcoin. So what can we expect in the coming time? We don't know. We can just keep an eye on the price action of Bitcoin. But if we break the level of 42,450, yeah, we can see the next target of 40,600. And if we got a reaction to upwards, yeah, we have a chance we go higher again. But if we break this level, it's very reasonable to get to this area for Bitcoin. So another one, if we look at the history of Bitcoin and also the halving, we saw that never in history Bitcoin reached the old all-time high before the halving. As we can see here, the all-time high was $32 and the halving came in, we were at $12, and from that moment after the halving we broke out and we got a massive up run. And again, all-time high 1242, halving 650, and here we saw after the halving we saw the big up run. We got an all-time high of 20k, 9k at the halving. We saw after the halving the all-time high and we broke out to a new all-time high of 69k. And what we noticed was that every time at the halving we are sitting at 50% of the previous all-time high, 32, 12, 1200, 600, 29, 69, and 35 or maybe 40, around that, 60, 50, 60% around that. And that's also what we can see in the Bitcoin cycle bottom. We can see that we are currently here, and before the halving we got a reaction to downwards, and so it's important to have funds ready, guys. It's so important. And also here, gain required to make up for your losses. Imagine we got a reaction of 40%. To get back to the same level, you need to see Bitcoin increasing by price by 67%. And when we got a downwards move for 30%, we need to make a 43% upwards move. So this is a very smart game. If you take profits and you are able to take profits and Bitcoin is 30% lower than the price you sold and you get back to the same price, you now have made 43% instead of 30. And this is exactly what smart players are doing in the space, taking profits to make more Bitcoin. Another very interesting thing that I want to show to you is Bitcoin top compared to the Ethereum top. And this is exactly what we can see. We saw Bitcoin top at 12 April and Ethereum top at 12 May. And when we compare these two charts inside each other, when we click on the plus and we fill in Ethereum and we click on new price scale, we now have both charts inside the same one. And we can see that when we zoom in to this moment, we saw that Bitcoin was topping out here, but Ethereum had a nice, decent run. But the big run came in when Bitcoin fell and make a new run to the upwards, but a way less powerful run. And Ethereum got a run from here all the way up to here of 125%. So what can we expect from Bitcoin in the phases of crypto cycles? First, Bitcoin. That's also what we see right now. And after that, Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. And from that moment, the large caps will also outperform the Ethereum. And from that moment afterwards, phase 4, altcoin season. That is the moment when you hear everybody around you talking about crypto and their profits, but they didn't do any profits. And they talk about you need to buy this shit token or this token, and you need to buy this, that, this. And that's the moment when the euphoria is so high. And when the taxi driver is telling you to buy crypto, you need to be focusing on, I need to maybe sell some tokens for profits, because this is the moment when everybody's in profit. And yeah, very soon afterwards the price will decreasing and the top is in. Guys, if you are still here, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like my videos, click on the like button and also the subscribe button, and I want to thank you again. Bye bye.